5 hits at the dish, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 7-3. They now have 5 straight wins. James Paxton got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead the way for the Red Sox over the A's 8-2. The Chicago White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-1. The Guardians launched 3 home runs as they dethroned the Royals 6-0. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 11-3. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-0. Corbin Burns got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Brewers took care of the Reds 5-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. Nabil Crismatt got his 3rd win this season, helping San Diego pass the Mets 5-4. Jonathan Daza grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 5-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Wow. Alex Kirilloff in both lineups. Can't believe I'm basically at the All-Star break.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Carlos Correa. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder.
And the pitch.
Cedric Mullins.
That one misses, and we are underway. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. Foul ball. And a 1-2. Way high.
Good luck. Here's the thing.
Kicks and deals. That one hit to right. makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Austin Hayes.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch.
What's up there, Amos?
And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Now one missed. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed.
What are you in line for?
Fastballs inside part of the
A
plate.
promotion?
You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away.
You deserve
so
one.
You can get the barrel to it, and that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as
They
well.
should make you the new CEO of Frito-Lay.
You come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. And now the first
I like my
baseman,
idea better.
Ryan Mountcastle. In the dirt, ball 1.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north, and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything
Why
evens
not?
out.
I think you'd make a great CEO.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not exactly like balmy there. I mean, it gets a little chilly in Tennessee, but under 60 degrees, he will wear 2 sets of batting gloves, one on top of the other, and sometimes he'll wear not one set of thermals, but 2 sets of long johns over top one another. Anthony
That's a man with his
Santander at the
priorities.
plate. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. In there, and it's 0-1. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the
I don't know how I'm
going to
feel about the camera there, because I'm afraid it's going to screw me up when I'm fielding. But
Designated hitter Nick Gordon. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
One strike.
not really.
Slapped foul.
It's not a physical thing. It's more of a...
0-2 now. To the right side, Frazier.
I had somebody that I thought was a friend say some things to me that really got to me.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent.
Sounds
and
good.
You always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first. He did not go around. Next offering is down low.
By the way, I'm
Now it's
convinced
3-2.
Met fans owe me a debt of thank you. Because now that
Swing and a miss.
Alonso's off my team,
Just a
he'll
great
start hitting
slider
and being the
right
player
there.
that I
think
thought he
the
was going to
key
be when I
for
traded for him.
pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And he did. Swings and misses. Struck
I was being
him
serious.
out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1.
Yep.
Back
Either he'll fall off stat-wise or he'll get hurt again.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Adam Frazier. Ober back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You hit the nail on the head.
And a big swing and a miss. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that.
Okay, so, I mean hurt. Okay, smartass. I mean hurt to the point where he won't be on the field. Everybody knows he's hurt.
But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 1-0. And there's a foul.
I got to be honest with you. If I had to pick my keepers for next year right now, I might choose, pitching-wise, I might choose Felix Bautista
No trouble here.
to have that lockdown closer.
And there's one away. And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
But at least my hurt players are playing, unlike O'Neal Cruz.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. Frazier stands at first with one out. Got it by him for the K.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about.
I figure the only way I can win this week is if Pirates somehow doesn't get 21 innings pitched.
And a pitch. Popped up. Farmer on the move. He makes the grab. And that is that. Orioles leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The only other chance I might have is if Ronald Acuna falls down a flight of stairs and doesn't play for a few days. Not that I want that to happen.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. Next one is off the play. And the count.
My offense isn't doing that bad either.
Righty delivers.
Since I've cut down my strikeouts between trading Alonso and benching Outman.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. That's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
So do you and Leo have any plans for after school?
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
So do you want to hear something funny about school here in Baltimore?
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Homework is optional. the kids are given homework, but they don't have to do it. And if they do it, it's not graded.
Back at target field, Jorge Mateo now. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could
You actually like part of that?
Obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
I need to do a better job of letting the scenes play out.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
That I agree with, but I don't think that's being done.
And that's in for a strike. Mateo stands at second with no outs. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating.
I thought that was going to go further inside.
And I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So, and I got more clarification on clutch, by the way. Not to get it back to base. It does completely take over for your contact rating. So, like, Adley's got a 56, but so his stats actually come down with a runner in second base, which to me makes no sense whatsoever. But
It weakly on the ground towards second. Farmer tosses to first. Rutschman retired.
I asked every single one of
Fly out to
the
center in his first at bat.
MLB The Show, like the big streamers.
Bounce to the left side.
Like, I didn't get clarification. Like, MLB The Show didn't answer me. But I've asked Shelfie, I've asked Cougs, I've asked
we head down to the home half.
any big-time
And
MLB.
welcome back. Max Kepler at the plate.
Same thing. It replaces their hits per nine completely.
Jackson's swing hit to the left side. To first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
So, like, Tyler Bells has a 78 hits per nine. But if he has a runner on second base, it's 42. It goes down to 42.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Good eye right there. Farmer, 32 years old.
And one of them even pointed to when they sent me a clip, and I gotta find it again.
Settles under it and makes the
where
catch.
they were explaining it on stream, and they literally, the developers actually literally said that it completely replaces contact and hits per nine.
Trevor Larnach stands in with two away as he takes a
You should keep track of that next time you're on stream. See how many of your ratings are going up or down when you have runners.
Swung on, belted. Hayes going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I don't know how I feel about that though. Like,
stepping in,
it's
Anthony Santander. In the first
especially for your pitchers.
Good eye right there.
Two balls, no strike.
And here it comes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
See,
Here's
like,
Adam Frazier.
I'm fine with the idea of making clutch matter, especially for hitters, but how can it completely replace? Oh, like,
next pitch is popped up. And it's caught for the out.
maybe.
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias.
And again,
out his first time.
Can I sit here and say that I'm 100% right? No. Because did anybody from Sony San Diego say that? But I've had enough people that are a lot better at this game than I and have connections with Sony San Diego
Hard hit left side.
That
Whips it to first.
I kind of believe it.
And that is that. Orioles help.
And I
Welcome back. And
heard them
now
basically say it in their stream.
The line to kick the pitch. Called strike
That's
right
why if you
there.
notice, if you look at these cards when you have runners on base,
distance if he keeps this up.
that's why the clutch will completely replace you won't even see the contact number, you'll see clutch.
The 0-1.
I'm going to screenshot that quote next time you say you don't believe anything SDS says.
So many of their outs have come from weak contact.
How many times have you said, I don't care what they say?
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
But Amos, you said in my own stream that if they said it, it has to be true.
Everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
So now
he was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Oh, I know you will. But see how on Solano's card, contact's gone, and clutch is there, and now with Wells, the first thing you see is the pitching clutch. Now, hits per 9 is not gone.
Here's Donovan Solano. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
1-2. And now 2-2.
It replaces, well,
now he can't squeeze.
You mean for pitchers? My understanding, I was told it replaces hits per 9.
3-2 now. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here comes Carlos Correa.
I mean, it definitely makes sense that it replaces contact because contact's not there for.
Fight in this one.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is.
If it really does replace hits per 9.
Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His 19th home run of the year. It's 2-0. Here's Byron Buxton. That one's in there, 0-1.
Possibly. I got to look that one up for the pitcher again.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, let's see.
In a row for him here. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not.
Maybe that is what it replaces. It replaces walks.
So frustrating when you see.
Because see, there's nobody on second, and the walks per 9 is listed there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So walks per 9 would indicate control. Maybe you're right. For pitchers, maybe it's not hits per 9. Maybe it's
now Jose Miranda.
Walks per 9.
That's in for a strike.
I mean, it would make sense that a pressure situation for your control.
Very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the
pressure situation, not being able to handle the pressure, you are more likely to give up walks.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Buxton on the run.
And I mean,
here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins
control, you're also more likely to get the ball in the center of the plate.
And there's 2 down. Here's Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
I don't know what the, I mean, I don't know what the rhyme or reason behind it. I'm going to When I'm done streaming, I'm going to look up more on YouTube, see if I can actually find the video, and if I do, I'll send it to you.
Off of first with 2 away. That misses.
Did you subscribe to that YouTube channel I sent you, the Locked On MLB and whatnot?
Next offering is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. And it's back in Minnesota. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Out to center. Buxton sizing it up. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
See ya. Hope you got a chance to check out that YouTube channel I sent you.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The wind and the pitch. And misses inside. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. That one inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a strike. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's out to center field. Buxton makes the grab on the run. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. And the right-hander back to work. Kepler in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
How does pitching clutch work in MLB The Show 23? One second.
Next pitch is
popped him up.
Mountcastle has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Larnach. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And downstairs.
2-0.
2-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls back.
Let me see something. Which completely replaces contact when hitting.
The 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself, and that ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Adley Rutschman. Ober back to work. Ball 1 there. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches. 25 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
You still there, Amos, by chance? I know you said you had to go, but you...
And a pitch. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Damn it.
Late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
Barely.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and they're down. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. That one ripped. Out of here.
Barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Brandon Hyde out of the pitching change here. Danny Coulombe.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And now 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
The pitch. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Right side. Santander makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
The center field.
Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Solano takes his lead at third with one away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. And that's outside. Fouled off down the right side. And now the lefty, and he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch inside, and that is ball one. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. That one drifts inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Vasquez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. Up the middle. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power. We go to the top of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Jorge Lopez getting loose out there. Castillo getting loose as well. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Urias having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Out towards right center field. Kepler hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Solano settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now batting Max Kepler. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Givens. He's been so good against lefties. 0-1.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So Next, Kyle Farmer. There's a strike. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
1-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next,
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike. Larnach, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. Inning over. Back in target field. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home
Wave it
run.
bye-bye, Austin Hayes. Oh, into the second deck.
It's his 8th home run of the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of us.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jorge Lopez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Mateo up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. 1 for 2. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is down low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And here's a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Mullins at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the righty deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So then, clutch completely released.
A swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Mateo on third. Mullins at first. One gone. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, right to the backstop. The tag, save. He scores on a wild pitch. Next offering is downstairs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And the first offering is not close.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Runner leads away at second. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Giovanni Moran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. That's out number 3. Well, 1-run game, and the batter now, Donovan Solano.
Damn it, I forgot to warm up anyway.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, but it's put in play. 1 gone to the bottom of the inning.
Deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Correa stands in now and watches strike 1. This to center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Got him. 2 away now. Jose Miranda, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Slow roller up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over. Yohan Duran gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Urias goes after that one for strike one. On the ground to short. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Henderson swings through it for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him! And now 2 gone.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub.
I'll be back. I'm going to do the draft after I got to go let my dogs out.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Joe Ryan.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Now the 0-1. That's inside. And a count 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
No, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Adley Rutschman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Come on now. And now it's filled up. In the air, left field, down the line. Larnach makes the play, and there's one down. time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Adam Frazier.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And a pitch. And that's too high. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Ryan throws to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close.
Come on.
Mullins over at first with 1 away.
Johnny.
Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Anthony Santander at the plate and takes high there. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a strike. And now 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
Good Lord, he's hard to score on in the clutch.
Here's Adam Frazier. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Good. Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Nick Gordon. And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
I'm not even going to lie. I don't know why I started this game.
And that's through there for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the base of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
0-1. Just missed. On a line, base hit. Gordon around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Byron Buxton. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2.
Oh.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. In there, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Next one misses. Now 1-2. Farmer on third with 2 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Ryan back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Moves across the diamond. 1 out in the second. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to third. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Come on.
Swing and a ball popped up. Farmer drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Christian Vasquez. And that one hammered. And it's gone. Home run.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 1 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one missed.
2 balls.
Boog, our
no
man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Larnach over at second. Gallo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Larnach headed for the plate. 1 run across. Here comes Gallo. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 4-0.
He has had
This game is pretty much over.
I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Farmer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now Correa up to hit. In there for strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead is up to 5. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Byron Buxton. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Hammer, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second is Correa. And that's a 2-out double. Correa on his horse and coming home. The tag, and that's out number 3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Jorge Mateo now. Ryan back to work. Swings and misses. Strike one. Mateo in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. That one drilled left field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. 1-2-3. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Miranda. First offering, and it just misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So here's Christian Vasquez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Vasquez, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Man at first. Max Kepler at the plate. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. Miranda leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Kepler tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. Larnach batting for the 2nd time. And that's strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 8-0. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
1 out and a runner at second. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 9-0. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here's Carlos Correa. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a strike. Gordon, the runner at third. Farmer at first. One gone. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two on, one out. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That ball's foul.
Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. The run scores from third, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. He's in there.
Really nice job staying up the middle.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And there's a strike. And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And that'll load the bases.
Boom, do you think you could draw?
Leave me alone.